Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here because tonight we're talking about the big preview. Canada, of course, number one seed gets the bye. Four teams got byes today, and all the preliminaries started. Not preliminary. Sorry, what do we even call that on quarterfinals? Now it's the quarterfinals. Nothing like if you look at this, so qualification playoffs, that's what they're calling it. This is what's going on. So Canada, Czechia, United States, Sweden gonna play tomorrow, Slovakia, Germany, and then you go Finland and Switzerland. Okay, so today, as you saw, every favorite won. No upsets today at all. And this is going to be incredible hockey. Well, I don't even know. Tomorrow night might not even be incredible hockey, if you ask me. If we're being honest, okay, and I love making hockey content that's passionate, realistic, honest. But if we're being honest, I wouldn't be surprised if there's just a lot of blowouts tomorrow. There's a lot of blowouts, and maybe you're watching this today, like today is today, like tomorrow is today, and you're watching this and you're like, hey, who's going to win these games? Like my guess is it's going to be Canada, US, Slovakia. I guess. I mean, Germany might be the only one that can upset here. I don't see Switzerland beating Finland, but if you look at it, Switzerland was the fourth highest seed, and Finland was the fourth highest seed, and Switzerland was the fifth. So that could be those are the two games. I mean, yeah, I don't think Germany is going to beat Slovakia. I hope they do, but I don't think they will. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the Canada-Czechia game here, and I think there's a fair bit to talk about. I do think that Canada is just stacked and loaded, and it just is what it is. And you're just sitting there watching these two teams and going, wow, like these guys are impressive and amazing, and like their chemistry already is phenomenal. And there's so much to consider and to ponder, right? In regards to this team, they are absolutely stellar. Now everyone keeps talking about the United States and how good they are, and I think they're really good. Don't get me wrong, but like when I'm looking at this Canadian team, I'm like, hey, they already beat them at the Four Nations. Why can't they beat them again? And they didn't have, like, Celebrini has been amazing. If Celebrini can continue to play the way like he is, that's just a recipe for disaster. But the question is, in regards to this game right here, and this is the Canada versus Czechia round 2 preview, okay? Because they already played each other once. The first game of the tournament, Canada beats them 5-0. 5-0. So Czechia is going to have to play incredible, and I'm talking about incredible hockey in order to win this one. Like, in all honesty, everyone, you just lost 5-0 to us. Now, you've also played the rest of the tournament. You've played a lot better. Maybe as a team, you're getting more chemistry. Maybe, but like, guys, there are some players, and I want to show you one guy here. This guy is a little difficult, in my opinion, to stop. This guy right here. Let's bring this up. This guy. I get you've got some good players, but do you have this guy? This McDavid's speed, IQ, passing accuracy. He can score. He can do it all. Like back checks. He does it all. And by the way, they also have these other guys like Crosby, Captain Crosby. One of the greatest players in NHL history as well on this team. I know he's getting older, but man, is he still looking good. I mean, this roster of Canada looks fantastic. So post in the comments, what do you think the score is going to be for this quarterfinal game? This quarterfinal game between Czechia and Canada. It was 5-0 last time. I think they'll get on the board. I mean, they're the 8th best team from the tournament. That's where they landed. I mean, they're the worst team to advance, right? And so here they are. This is where we're at. Like, I don't know. It's like, hey guys, we made the playoffs. Congratulations. Yeah, but we play. I wish Denmark won that game. You know why? Because I want to watch someone different. But Czechia, we're gonna face them again. And let's be honest, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So if you look at this squad, and this squad has got some talent for sure. I'm not saying they're bad, but and I'll bring it this way just so you see it. Oops, wrong one. This one. I'll bring it a little bit. I'll bring this down here. When David Kempf is your second line center, I'm sorry, but like I can't take this team that serious. And I know that sounds so disrespectful. I guess it really is, but guys, as a Canucks fan, and you Leaf fans out there that are watching this content right now, think about it. Think about it for a second. David Kempf is your second line center for the Czechs. That's not good news. This guy, what has he scored in his career? Let me just bring it up, because has he scored more than 5 goals in his NHL career? I'll just bring up Hockey Reference right now, and we're gonna go Kempf, David Kempf. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it up. Okay, so I stand corrected. In 21-22 for the Toronto Maple Leafs, he played 82 games and he had 11 goals. 15 assists, 26 points. The most points he's had in a season was in the following year. He had 27 points. He only had 7 goals that year. He averages around, well, I mean, a number of years. First 2 years he started, he only played partial seasons, only had 4 goals. He gets 5 to 9 goals a year if you average them out. Right now with the Vancouver Canucks in 34 games, okay? In 34 games, he has 2 goals. That's your second line center, everyone. I'm sorry. It's just facts. I mean, somebody like Trevor, RevTrev, you're being mean. I'm just telling the truth. Now, he doesn't need to score goals. He can pass the puck to Nashis there on the wing. We know that he can score. We know Pasternak can score. But Canada completely shut these guys down in that last tournament. Now, as a Canucks fan, one guy that we're always interested in watching is Hronek, right? And their defense are not bad. Like, let's just be honest. Like, we held, I don't know, holding them to 5 goals, is that good? I don't know. But then goaltending wise, everyone's like, oh, you should watch out. Dostal is the great player and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I just don't see it. I don't see him being this juggernaut that everyone's saying. Does he play well for the Ducks? Sure. Let's give him that. Let's give him that. But at this tournament against these players, come on now. Yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing what's going on there. Now let's go to Team Canada. Okay, let's just look at this stinking stacked team. Like, absolutely stellar, this team. Okay, we're talking about Celebrini, who's tied for the most goals in the tournament after the round robin, right? You got Connor McDavid and Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson's having himself obviously, goal, assist, and fight. Gordie Howe hat trick, right? Speaking of which, I should show you this. You're gonna like this. I made this video the other day. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna bring up a bunch of these because, oops, I brought up the wrong thing. Here it is. I brought up a bunch of these, but I made this video today, and Tom Wilson is awesome. He's just awesome. Gets in a fight there. I'm going to make another video of him on there. Like, what? I didn't know if he was going to make the team. I was kind of hoping he would, but I thought he would play on the fourth line. They have him playing on the top line. He's got that skill, the size, the aggressiveness, the mean streak, the hitting, and then he's got enough skill, high hockey IQ to play with McDavid and Celebrini and produce. Like, whoever invented this line, well done. Well done. So, Cliff says, you or your family must be rich, Kempner. Couldn't keep up with your outfit changes. Yeah, man, I have different clothes, but I am rich. I am totally rich. I have an awesome family, awesome wife. I live in Canada. That just makes me rich right there. So, but no, am I rich as in like I'm rich compared to third world country, but I'm not rich. I'm just average guy who has a camera, a light, a microphone, and a computer, and I just do this. So, yeah, man. But look at this roster. Look at this roster. Go back to this here. I'll just have to remove that. Hit that. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Hagel, McKinnon, and Suzuki. That's probably the weakest line that they have there. They have been the most ineffective line. It's like those three guys are your most ineffective guys. The Crosby, Marner, Stone line has been incredible. I would say the Horvat, Marchand. Oh, Marchand's going to be back in this next game. Reinhardt, that's in a phenomenal line, right? Like these guys are stacked top to bottom. If this second line can start going, it's just to another level, right? So, and then you look at the defensive pairings, and I don't know if Morrissey's going to play tomorrow. I don't think he will, but this Taves, Makar, like they play together in Colorado. Their chemistry is incredible. Those two guys are phenomenal hockey players. Parenko is very good, Stanley Cup winner. Doughty's a Stanley Cup winner. Harley can hold his own, and then you got Theodore, and then Sam Bennett's coming. Like, oh my goodness, this team is. I mean, guys, this team is unreal. And then look at this power play unit, and we're going Reinhardt, which I'm still surprised they do that. Crosby, McKinnon, McDavid, Makar. That's crazy. I would say definitely Sam Reinhardt just gets overshadowed by these guys. And then the second power play unit is Stone, Horvat, Celebrini, Theodore, Marner. Wow. That's amazing. And then the penalty kill is just equally. Horvat, Hagel, Taves, Makar. That's amazing. Marner's a great penalty killer. Stone's fine penalty killer. Parenko, Harley, that's great. And then you got and we know Binnington and Thompson are going to be the goalies for tomorrow. I just don't see this team losing tomorrow. Now, obviously, you can lose to whoever, right? But this team, can we just keep it here for a second? This defensive core is fantastic. And these forwards are just stellar. Absolutely stellar. And I know everyone wants to talk about States, and I think they're very good, but I just don't see them. Come on. Really? Like, are we really talking about, like, are we really going to talk about that? Do you really think that's going to happen? What other video did I make the other day? Oh, I made a Celebrini one. Anyways, okay. So I want to show you one that I made, and it's getting a lot of attention. As you know, I love that Mitch Marner's on our team, and he's doing what he's doing. He's doing a great job. But I made this video here called Mitch Marner is better than you think. And there's a little jab to Leaf fans in here. Now, when the NHL was coming to a conclusion for the Olympic break, I did this. I made this video. It was a Leafs rant video. It was a minute and a half, and it got some good traction. Okay, 25,000 people viewed it. The amount of comments is crazy, and I found that Leaf fans are a little sensitive to this. I mean, obviously, some people are very okay with Mitch Marner leaving the Leafs, going to Vegas, where most of them are really mad and frustrated where their Leafs are at. And I don't blame them at all. Okay. I don't blame them at all. But here's the thing. People have such disrespect towards Mitch Marner, even on Team Canada, and he is so good. He is so good. And everyone's like, yeah, in the playoffs, right? And so I talked about, well, the playoffs, when talking about Four Nations, he was amazing. He was absolutely amazing in the Four Nations. And it's like, he's not. So I made this video, and I'm like, I was talking to my friend Peter, and I'm like, hey, I should make a Mitch Marner video called Mitch Marner is Better Than You Think. And I just like threw together minute and a half long video, and 35,000 people have watched it on TikTok. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I love watching Mitch and Stone with the Vegas connection with Crosby on in the middle of those two guys, and they're just phenomenal to watch. And as you know, I'm a huge Celebrini fan. I wish Bedard was on. Everyone's like, who's this Celebrini? Like, how's he this good? How's he? I'm like, hey guys, they left Connor at home. Bedard's at home. Celebrini and Bedard are very similar. I'm telling you, if you brought both of those kids, yeah, that it would be unfair. Like if you brought Bedard and kept Suzuki at home, let's just say that for a moment, okay? If you like, let's go back to there, okay? Let's remove this. Let's go here. Okay, if you left, or Hagel, you left Hagel home and you brought Bedard or Suzuki, guys, we're talking about lights out. Now Hagel brings a different skill set, okay? So I don't want to get too crazy here. Obviously, he's the penalty killer. He's aggressive. He's tough to play against. He still has offensive upside. But I think Bedard is a different animal. And I know he was injured, but I cannot wait for 4 years from now when it's Bedard, Celebrini, McDavid, McKinnon, and I don't think Crosby will be there. But we'll need, I mean, maybe it's Bedard instead of Crosby on that third line. That's pretty good, everyone. That's pretty good. So something to think about. That's how good this team is, okay? So we're sitting here enjoying watching these teams, and I dissed Kempf, but he scored. Low-key Team Czech fan. Really, Rod? I can't believe Kemp scored, right? Stewart is in the building, and he's all pumped for Canada, and he thinks they're going to win. They're going to win 6-0 tomorrow. So I hope you're right. Rod says that everyone remembers that Trevor Linden goal versus Czechs in 1998. So Clutch losing in the shootout was brutal that year, though. I wouldn't say everyone remembers that. I mean, people are old enough, like myself, might, but Monty, my friend Monty's here. Stack team, bring on the Americans. Absolutely, bring on the Americans. But we got to beat Czechs, and then we got to beat someone else. It'll be either Finland or Slovakia, and then we'll play the U.S. in the finals. We can't play the U.S. until we make the finals. If the U.S. make it. Coach Rob is in here. Shannon's in here. Great to see you guys. And then Shannon says, love the red Kempner Canucks hat you have on. Thank you very much. I really like it as well. Said, I thought I heard some people want him on the Canucks. Are we talking about Celebrini? Absolutely. Absolutely. We want him on the Canucks, but we'll see. He's on a contract with San Jose, and I don't think he's leaving there. But Martin, how am I doing? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing really great. It's really awesome. So let's go to a couple more comments. No other teams would want to go and play with all the players. This team is really stacked, really stacked. Martin says Team Canada is just so overpowered. It's crazy to watch. It is absolutely. So many ex-Canuck Olympians. It's ridiculous. It is frustrating for sure. I still pause and wonder sometimes how Alvin and Rutherford fumbled the Canucks team. I get it. You were talking about Mitch Marner. He's not coming to Vancouver. I want him to come to Vancouver. I wanted to trade Pettersson for Mitch Marner when we had a chance. But thing about Mitch Marner is he plays wing, so we need a center in return. Speaking of Elias Pettersson, rumors out again today about Elias Pettersson possibly getting traded to the LA Kings. Now, that's just a rumor. That's not a report, everyone. Fiala going down. We're just talking about, when we're talking about this roster, Pettersson, I just think it's total clickbait. Let's bring him up here, because downloads, and I got my Pettersson one right here. So let's just talk about Pettersson. Okay, guys, I don't think he's getting traded. Okay, and let's change the background here. Okay, I just want to go officially on record that I do not think that Elias Pettersson is going to get traded. Absolutely not. The Canucks are not traded him. And everyone's so desperate. Oh, we're doing a full tear to the down studs rebuild. No, we're not. We're rebuilding. We're doing the hybrid rebuild. That's what Alvin told us. I'm telling you now, if they can get a stellar return for him, they would consider it, right? But that's not what's happening here tonight. Or we have 12 days after the Olympic break. Pettersson's not getting traded anywhere at all. He's staying with Vancouver, and all of it. I'm telling you right now, all those videos are clickbait. I should make a little one for TikTok and Instagram just saying that. I just want to go on record saying that he's not getting traded. And everyone's like, well, we sure. If he does, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked. But the Kings, with Fiala going down with that injury, they need somebody. And we know Pettersson played incredible with Kuzmenko, who's in LA. We know that Kopitar's there. We know that Kempf is there, another Swede that he likes. I get it. I get the comparisons. I get that they would want. What would they have to give up to get him? If they want to make some noise, maybe they want Pettersson because he's going to be Kopitar's replacement at center one day. I don't know. All I know is Pettersson's going to be a Vancouver Canuck. There's no way we trade him. And I thought if we were going to trade him, we should have done it before his no movement. Plus, that's the other thing. His no movement clause. He says no. He says yes or no to that, right? So I don't think he gets traded. That's just my official take. Okay? Absolutely do not think he's getting traded. Not at all. Shannon says, I miss Bo Horvat as he's playing well. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if he would have made the Olympic team if he played for the Canucks, though. Maybe. I like Bo, though, because I don't think he would have a good enough year. We need to get all new management. Have you and Coach Rob for management. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thanks. Elfrin is, by the way, I love your logo there. That's the Four Nations Canada logo. Sup, everyone. Who would have thought Petey versus Miller and Hughes would reach an international stage? Right? Well, I mean, yeah, of course they would. Martin, I don't think he will waive his no trade clause. I don't think Yeah, we're stuck with him. That's been my point for a long time on this channel. I'm on the fence about him getting traded. I'm okay if we get something good in return. I'm hoping he gets traded though. Yeah, like I kind of hope so too. But he's not going. I'm just at that stage. He's not going to get traded. So yeah, so there's a lot going on, everyone. There's a lot going on, and then everything rises and falls on this team. But I'll tell you this right now. You know, Binnington is going to be the starting goalie tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing how he does. They've got full confidence in him, and we're going to see how it goes. So it's going to be an interesting game. You know, he shut him out 5-0. Why wouldn't you start him? That just makes no sense in the world not to start him, right? It's like, hey, we're going to put Darcy Kemper in right now. I don't think that's a good idea, guys. Like, you should have put him against France, but you put Binnington in there, and he got 2 goals scored on himself, and just crazy. Sorry, I'm just putting something away as I'm talking here. I had to clean my screen. It was getting too. I think like when I get excited, I kind of project. You know, I think that most people. That's why they had COVID. They had all this stuff. So, PD was being traded. All Canucks content creators would be on at the same time. So it's not true about PD. He can't be traded until after the Olympic break, and there's a 12-day window. So I'll do a video on that. By the way, everyone, if you're a Canucks fan, I'm going to be doing Canucks draft content. I'm lining everything up. It's looking really good. So I'm excited about that. Can't wait to do I got so many cool videos coming up. Alfred says Binnington has showed up at big games like the Four Nations game against USA. Yeah, and he won a Stanley Cup. So yep. Yeah, that's why they're riding with him. Martin says, you went on record saying that the Canucks would make the playoffs too. So, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. A lot of people thought the Canucks were going to be in it. Nobody, listen, Martin. I get what you're saying, and you're right. I was wrong. I was wrong about the Canucks, okay? I was wrong about the Canucks. I've been wrong about a number of things, but nobody saw the Canucks being dead last, and I mean nobody. Not a single person thought the Vancouver Canucks were going to be dead last. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Right? So, but Pettersson's not getting traded. And maybe it's my reverse psychology and all of a sudden he gets traded, right? So we'll see. We'll see though. Yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to jump on tonight, talk about this preview. I think they've got a decent team, the Czechs, but I don't know. I can't see them winning, but it's why it's a 1-game series. It's not a 7-game series, it's not a 5-game series, not even a best of 3. It's 1 game knockout. This is why people tune in, why people watch. You know, it's like the NFL doesn't have a series. It's just 1 game, right? So it is what it is. So I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. But Alfred, I would not conclude that this Canucks management have been impulsive with their decisions. I would not say they're impulsive. Have they made some bad moves? Yes, but I wouldn't say they're impulsive. So, all right, I want to go and make some more videos for the short content. So thanks so much for being here, everyone. Thanks, Shannon, for being here. And I appreciate each one of you. Looking forward to it. And I plan to do a post-game show tomorrow night, and we'll see how it goes. We'll be talking about the team. Stay here. Stick around. Hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate it. The like button and the subscribe button are absolutely free. Appreciate it. So, yeah. Anyways, have a fantastic